How we doing?
Good.
Not too bad.
Yeah.
It's been a fun week, and I got something that is gonna probably crack you up just a tad bit.
Did you watch the movie? You fucking didn't, you son of a bitch.
That isn't gonna crack you up. But
God damn it! You're supposed to watch it.
You know what? It's not my fault. So let me put some blame out on somebody else because I'm not gonna take responsibility for this one. Okay.
Okay.
Now just hear me out on this one. Chalo, if you ever watch this or listen to this, go fuck yourself. Anyway, Chalo's a coworker that fucking called in, and we all had to do his fucking buildings. So fuck you, Chalo, and kept us busy all fucking. Anyway,
that's why you haven't watched it.
Well, yeah, I've been
I've been
doing stuff.
Stuff. Yeah. Do you buy that techie guy?
No.
It's whatever. It's fine.
Is it?
It's fine. I swear. I got the gist of everything. The aliens, the black-eyed kids. You just want to just run up the stairs and just really quick. No.
Really?
Yeah, just all over.
Yeah.
All over black-eyed little bastards.
Well, what's your funny story?
You ever heard of a Popelicker?
Are you talking about my uncle?
Pope?
It might as well be. It's a cryptid.
What?
It's a cryptid.
I guess I haven't dived that deep.
This one about to dive deep.
Are you sure you're pronouncing it correctly?
Yep. Popelicker. I shit you not, I clicked an audio thing that read it out loud to me to make sure. It is Popelicker. Or Popelicker. Yeah, no, it's fucking it's weird. Anyway,
I'm sure the Pope's licking her.
I'm sure the Pope's licking lots of things.
Doorknobs.
I wasn't gonna say doorknobs. I was gonna say half the fucking choir. Little altar boys.
They have little knobs.
That's fucked. But that just goes to show, you just gotta stay away.
You gotta watch that Pope.
Yep,
He might lick her.
Watch out for your confessions.
That's why I don't go.
Well, that's Catholic. We didn't have some creepy ass shit like that. I mean, we could have.
Probably.
Probably.
I don't know. I never. Yeah.
I don't know. I never stayed after and fucking helped clean up the church by myself.
I never did that either.
Thank God.
They're like, you're done. I'm like, peace out, bitches.
Peace out, bitches.
I think we're getting a little off topic.
Okay, I'm sorry. Anyway, I'm glad that we're off the topic of me not watching the movies. Anyway,
So you got a cryptid for us today? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I got a cryptid for you guys and you and definitely you out there.
Oh, I got a cryptid for us today too.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Will your cryptid kick my cryptid's ass?
I don't know. Mine's got just as good of a name.
What is it?
You hodag.
the weirdest fucking names I've ever heard.
All in one episode.
What asshole's going out here fucking naming these? Just for shits and giggles. Just fucking.
Hodag got hit.
Oh, Hodag with the Popelick. It's like some real fucking.
Popelick and Hodag.
Some Wish.com gangster members right there. Anyway. Oh man. So what about this week though? I mean.
This week's been great.
Like what do you mean?
Well, I got my stories done for this week, next week, and probably the week after that done.
Yeah, I'm
with
not.
With pictures.
Fucking Christ. You want to just,
Yeah.
slide over?
I'm just gonna throw you under the fucking bus.
Damn! Okay, fine. We'll
For
find
the record, Ethics, this episode does not have any pictures. 0. Not one.
Because his cryptid is not anywhere realistic at all. He just fucking made it up so he could say Popelick.
I couldn't put half the pictures I found on the internet. Get so in trouble so fast.
No, yeah, when you search Popelick.
Yeah, when I searched up Popelick, a 1997 version of the Pope came up, and it was pretty spicy. It was on Pornhub. Anyway, what do you got for us this week? let's move it.
Moving along. All right. Well. All right. Well, this week we are going to be talking about the Babadook. What you know about that?
I saw the movie.
Yeah. What'd you think?
It was fucking weird and really wasn't it like it was in her mental, right? Like in her mentality. It was like
something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't talk. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we all know you can't talk. Anyways, the Babadook. The name Babadook was easy for a child to invent. Jennifer Kent told Complex that some people thought the creature's name sounded silly, which she agreed with. She said, I wanted it to be like something a child would make up, like a Jabberwocky, or some nonsensical name, she explained. I wanted to create a new myth that was just solely of this film and didn't exist anywhere else. Jennifer Kent was worried that people would judge her as a mother, or judge her for her portrayal of the mother, how she made the mom in the film. Amelia isn't the best mother in the world, but that's not the point. I'm not a parent, Kent told Rolling Stone, but I'm surrounded by friends and family who are, and I see it from the outside, how parenting seems hard and never-ending. She thought Amelia would receive a lot of flack for her flawed parenting, but the opposite happened. I think it's given a lot of women a sense of reassurance to see a real human being up there, Kent said. We don't get to see a bunch of characters like that too often.
Damn.
Yeah.
Oh, that was pretty cool. I didn't know that she didn't have any kids or anything like that.
She might now, but at the time of this article and stuff.
Yeah, didn't we watched it when it first came out?
Yeah.
It was a really good movie.
I don't remember it.
You don't?
No.
Really?
Yeah.
Like
Oddly enough, it's one of the few movies I don't.
Can I talk about it?
Oh yeah. You
Okay,
can.
I was gonna say.
I'm gonna watch it again just because I want to
Well, like
refresh my memory on it. But.
so like she was the monster. She was the Babadook in the movie, and like it was her stress, her fucking anxiety, and her depression took over, and the boy saw a monster, which created the Babadook in the movie, and ended up that's all he saw was the Babadook. It wasn't his mom anymore, and she didn't know that she was actually hurting him until she figured it out, and he kind of helped her realize that she was doing wrong.
Nice.
And so that movie, to me, it wasn't just a horror movie. I think it was more of like a little bit of a PSA for like depression and like just really bad mental illnesses that people can have. And I don't know, it was a sweet movie. It had some good jump scares to it.
Yeah,
if you haven't seen it, check it out.
The jump scares. I just don't remember a whole lot about the movie.
I remember the fucking noise it made. It was weird. It was like some weird fucking noise.
No.
Yeah, it was like
No.
no,
No.
no.
The noise you just described was from The Grudge.
No. I'm telling you, it made a similar noise to The Grudge. Yeah, it made. I know what the Grudge sounds like. I'm just saying I'm pretty, I'm like 80% positive.
We'll have to look it up.
We'll look it up, and then I'll come back for you next episode.
So.
That was pretty badass.
You can tell me about your old Popelicker.
Oh yeah, that's right. The Popelicker. The
Keep your
Popelicker.
pants on.
Shit. I'm not wearing pants. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. You see, don't be scared. No pants.
You should always be scared.
There's a Pope under this desk. No, I'm
He's
just kidding.
looking you, dog.
He's looking at my dongle. Yeah.
Tic Tac.
All right. Are we ready to get into this story that I got no pictures for because it would have gotten us banned off the internet?
I don't know.
I have an excuse for everything today. So I'm all right.
At least somebody does.
It's okay.
All right.
All right. So before you start laughing at the Popelick monster urban legend for its name, keep in mind that people have actually died searching for this monster. As far as creepy cryptids with a body count go, the Popelick monster has been luring people to their doom for decades, and enthusiasts are still flocking to his bridge that runs over the Popelick Creek. Whether or not you believe in scary urban legends like this, the train that passes over his supposed abode is very real and can be very deadly. There are several monster legends from Kentucky, but this particular one is downright confusing. Some tales say that he started as a circus freak or was the product of a sexual relationship between a farmer and one of his sheep. Some say he kills with an axe. Others say he lures you into the darkness, never to be seen again. One thing all the legends do say, however, is that this monster wants to trick you into coming close, and then he will kill you. And if you do venture onto his bridge, rest assured that even if he doesn't get you, a speedy train may still be your undoing. The fuck are you guys laughing at?
Nothing. Just keep going. Keep going.
You're just making fun of the Popelicker, huh? I said don't laugh.
I'm doing my best here.
You bastards. Anyway, so what exactly is a Popelick monster anyway? He's described as being a large, mysterious creature, like a very tall man. He is said to be part goat or part sheep, sometimes both, and is usually depicted as having ram horns. Various other parts of his body may include, like, looking more human, and with him having claw-like human hands or a human chest, more like the goat version of a minotaur. Those who tell the story also say his body is deformed, with his skin deathly pale and that his hair greasy and snarled. That being said, it's impossible to know for sure because the Popelick monster has no confirmed sightings. He is more often seen as just a strange shape in the woods, and instead people tend to find remains of animals he's killed. Even then, legend of what he looks like persists as being a sort of freakish goat man. The most popular origin legend. Oh, am I saying that right? Origin legend of the Goatman, aka Popelick monster, has a rather strange and sad story. Supposedly, there was a man named Colonel Beauregard, who was the ringmaster of a rather twisted traveling circus. He was not known as a kind or decent man. He was instead a liar and a cheat who mistreated his performers. He ran his circus more like a gang, and thefts followed their show wherever it went. His main motivation in life, above all else, was money, and he was always searching for a new scam in order to get it. One day, the circus passed Blettsville, Maryland, and he came across a poor deformed child who appeared to be half man and half goat. He took the creature with him, displaying it in a freak show in order to make money. The child began to grow up, getting larger and stronger, and the colonel imprisoned the poor creature in a cage where he was beaten, underfed, and mistreated his whole life. The monster's hatred for mankind began to grow with every additional offense, and he began plotting an escape. There are different versions on how the creature escaped, each one just as horrifying as the last. In keeping with the circus myth, some say he escaped and was struck by lightning on the train trestle, which transformed him into a violent monster who hungered for blood. Others say that the escaped animal from the farmer who kept him prisoner after killing the man and then fleeing into the woods. The most detailed account has to do with a train crash. One stormy night, the circus train where the goat man was being imprisoned was thundering along the trestle when lightning struck, causing it to derail. The train crashed, killing nearly everyone inside, but the goat man supposedly escaped. He then tore the survivors to shreds in bloody revenge, including the colonel who had kept him prisoner all those years. Even after this, his bloodlust was not satiated, and he has continued to seek revenge on all mankind ever since. Interestingly enough, there is also a local Kentucky legend of a ghost train, and this crashed circus train is often thought to be that ghostly locomotive. Rather than kidnapping children or attacking people from trees as other violent cryptids supposedly do, the Popelick goatman is much more clever. Reports say that he likes to lure people onto the train tracks or under the bridge into the shadows with his voice, depending on who you ask. This is either done by hypnosis or some sort of strange siren call. If he calls you into the shadows, you will simply vanish as he leaps on you from the bridge above. More often, this sound will make you ignore the danger of the live train tracks and venture onto them without a care in the world. Once there, it will be too late for you, and the train will run you down. The goatman doesn't even have to bloody his own hands in order to claim his victims. Unfortunately, even if the goatman is the only legend, deaths surrounding his bridge are very real. There are 2 confirmed cases of people dying on or below the bridge in 1987 and again in 1988. There are many injuries and close calls as well, which makes sense considering the trestle is 90 feet high and is over 700 feet across. Trains cross the bridge up to 25 times per day, and once you're on the middle of the bridge, there is no good way to get down or away from the oncoming impact. There was even a more recent case in 2016. A couple from Ohio went searching for the monster and were not able to get off the tracks when a train came rushing along. The boyfriend was able to save himself by dangling off the edge of the bridge, but even the train came so close that it left a mark on his arm. His girlfriend, on the other hand, was struck by the train and died almost instantly. There are injuries almost every year by those seeking out the Popelick monster. Whether they are just thrill seekers or following the siren call of the goatman, it's impossible to say. Strangely enough, the Popelick monster is not the only goat monster out there terrorizing folks. The Maryland goatman is often depicted as being similar to the Popelick monster, even though they are states apart. With the Popelick monster inhabiting Kentucky, this monster supposedly targets lovers and chases them down with an axe, scaring them and threatening to kill them. He also supposedly kills dogs and makes a horrible squealing and screaming animal noise. Yeah, that was a tongue twister. However, it has been suggested that the monsters are similar, or even the same creature. For one thing, the Popelick monster legend says that he was originally found as a deformed infant in Beltsville, Maryland. The Maryland goatman also lives on a bridge where he lures people to their deaths. Whether or not these two are brothers, the same creature, or completely unrelated somehow, remains to be seen. One origin story about the monster says that he was some sort of mutant or circus freak, but instead related to satanic rituals. This tale says that he is the reincarnated form of a farmer who once used to sacrifice goats to Satan in order to get supernatural powers. This new form or spirit still stalks the area. Unfortunately, this particular legend has gained attention from some satanic worshippers. There were rumors that in the mid-1970s a satanic cult began doing demonic rituals in the Popelick Road area. Cats and dogs began to disappear, and it seems they were being used in blood rituals on the mysterious Four Winds farm. This farm was just a short distance from the train trestle, and the Satanists who gathered there allegedly worshipped the Popelick monster, believing he was the embodiment of Behemoth, also known as the Goat of Mendes. Even into the 90s, people could supposedly hear drum beats and chanting coming from the farm on dark nights. Horrifyingly enough, the goatman seems to have some form of psychic ability, according to some tales, and and it likes to play mind games. The reason we know this is because in order to lure you to your doom, it will sometimes mimic people you know. It will shout out to you, sounding like a dear friend, and you can ever trustingly will simply follow it. It can even call out your name. Even if it's not calling out to you as a friend or loved one, it may still imitate other noises. It may sound like a cat or even a crying baby. The Popelick monster is willing to do whatever it takes to convince you to wander out onto the deadly bridge or below into its clutches. If the train doesn't get you, the goatman still seems to have his ways of killing you. Some accounts say that people jump from the bridge not because a train is coming, but because they spot the monster coming for them. The sight of him is apparently so terrifying that you can't help but jump to your death. Other accounts say that he's not afraid to use a weapon. Some people say that he carries around a blood-stained axe which he uses to attack those on the bridge or even just vehicles that pass underneath. There are no reports of anyone ever dying due to an axe attack. However, so it seems that hypnosis is his go-to technique over physical violence, and the only creatures he's ever been known to mutilate have been farm animals. Of course, not all the legends about the monster have to do with a circus or a freak show gone awry. Instead, some say it has to do with a little backwoods debauchery. This tale says that there was a farmer that got intimate with one of his goats in a sexual way. The goat somehow gave birth to a child, and that child had both goat characteristics as well as human ones. The farmer tried to hide the child, but it was no use, and the creature eventually killed him and got out, where it now roams the woods to this day. The bridge just happened to be its favorite place to stay, rather than having any greater significance. In this case, the goatman may not be out for revenge or to hypnotize you, and he is instead just following animal instincts. While this legend is a fun one to tell, especially around Halloween, locals are not always too happy about it. Attention surrounding the monster has led to monster hunters venturing onto some farmers' lands and even causing vandalism. Due to this, nearby farmers may be armed and dangerous to trespassers, and locals know not to mess with anyone who lives too close to the trestle. There's also rumors that the monster attacks livestock, and there have been so many animal killings over the years that they will do whatever it takes to protect their property from man or beast. Of course, the biggest things locals hate about this legend is that it acts as a sort of test of bravery for teens. They dare each other to go over onto the bridge, risking life and limb for a simple legend. So even if you want to go find the monster or prove yourself, remember to stay off the bridge. Your life may depend on it, whether it's the Popelick monster that gets you or just a speeding train. God damn.
Wow.
Interesting.
So I found a picture. I found a couple actually.
You know, we can get in trouble for that. Get out of here, Pope.
Too late.
Fucker.
I've already
No, just
showed
kidding.
them.
Oh, you're showing bacon?
No. Look at look, see, you can see them.
No.
Yeah. See?
Yeah, it's right there.
I can see them, okay? I know that your view is a little askew, but
I'm
I can
blind.
see them,
We just went over that.
and it looks like Satan from Tenacious D.
Okay. This one, this is my best one. My favorite picture here.
Ferocious.
Is it a dude fucking a goat?
Well, it should have been, but no.
We're not that lucky. Is that Mickey fucking Mouse?
Yes.
What the fuck?
It's the Disney version.
Yeah. I'll get it put up on the screen for those of you watching. Those of you listening, you won't see it. There's also a Six Flags train. So the Popelick monster is making to be killed by the Six Flags train.
We're talking about the amusing part, right?
Yes.
Ooh, the Pope would like that. Lots of little kids to go.
Just Jesus Christ, the part where he the farmer fucked a goat And that's
my
where he
favorite
came
part.
from. Like that's I knew that would be your favorite part.
My favorite part of that story.
I knew it would be.
Like, who just fucking beats the shit out of their goat child? Like, I just go in here and let me just fucking not take care of my responsibility. He's like, I didn't know that a sheep that goat or sheep could get pregnant. I can't talk. Fuck.
Maybe his hypnotic powers came from the farmer. Maybe the farmer had hypnotic powers, and that's how he put the goat under a trance so he could fuck it.
Hey, put me on screen for a second. So what you're telling me, just switch me really fast. Now what you're telling me is that the farmer went up to this goat and he was just like, bah, just like some sexual fucking bah, just some sexy like talk.
Yeah, looked the goat right in the eyes. It's like, hey, baby.
Hey, baby.
Hey, baby.
Let me stick it in that hole.
Oh, yeah.
I've heard of sheepskin condoms. What does it feel the same going?
Baba, black goat. Have you any wool?
Oh, God.
Nobody's got some dick.
That's good enough. One farmer.
Farmers only. Oh my God! Oh
Man, that was good. That was a good.
You know what the funny thing is? We live in a farming community. How much you want to
We
bet?
do, but I've never heard of anybody fucking a goat.
It's because they haven't gotten caught.
Fair enough.
You think everybody's just gonna go out there? Obviously, this dude, he didn't give a shit. He gave a shit about what people think, is what I meant to say. Because that motherfucker hid the child.
He beat it.
Imagine how many like sheep babies are out there right now, just fucking
bobbing around.
At
using
least
their mind
5.
powers.
At least 5 goat children.
At least 5.
At least 5 goat children. 1 for each point on the pentagram.
Okay, so if you eat the child, is it cannibalism? Or is it just lamb chops? Like,
Half cannibalism.
Depends on
it
which
can't
half
be.
of the goat you eat.
That's fucked up.
Which half is the human half? Or is it just like this weird, grotesque, morphed, like...
I was just thinking about that thing that was just like, kill me. Just fucking...
Like the goat's got 5 fingers, but on the end of each finger is a hoof.
Oh. It's fucking weird. God, that's a weird way of putting that.
Just say it.
I bet he'd have like a really massive bush. Just every time he'd shave down there or like shave anywhere, he'd be all like, well,
Hey, baby.
you get some wool. Like, we're good.
Oh, fuck. God damn. That. Where did you find this?
Do you really want me to tell you?
Yes, yeah. I'm actually really intrigued by what you
So,
found.
so Isaiah actually gave me the idea. Not.
So you're
today.
telling me he has Googled Popelick?
He's Google. Apparently, no. He was telling me that him and his fiance, they've been talking about cryptids lately.
Oh,
And
okay.
So they've been
Nice.
they've been like researching them and just like talking about it and being like, oh, that's weird, or having discussions.
I wonder if he's heard of a hodag.
I mean, he probably about to.
Well, yeah. If he hasn't yet, he will by the end of this episode.
God, it sounds like you're about to make him gay for a hodag.
That's what that hodag will do for $1.
Make him happy. Make him real happy. Is that hodag on the corner?
Mine is.
What do you call a hodag with 2 black eyes?
Nothing. I already told it twice.
Okay, I'm done. No more jokes. I'm
Are you?
sorry.
Are you? I mean, come on. You gotta admit, we picked some pretty good ones for this.
I told you that, like, it fucking perfect. I told you you'd laugh at mine, and these two, I didn't realize how perfect they were together.
That's what I'm saying. Well, before we get into the hodag of Hodagenville, we're going to talk about a little film franchise and its real life counterpart. It's inspiration for the film. We're talking about Scream. Are you a fan of the Scream movie franchise? Did you know that the story was influenced by a real-life crime spree? The 1996 horror movie Scream has become a staple in the horror movie lineup, and for good reason. When the movie was first released, it made $173 million at the box office, making it one of the highest-earning slasher films of all time. Scream is also often credited with bringing back the horror film genre, becoming an instant cult classic. What some may not know, however, is that the original screenplay was inspired by a true-life crime that happened in Gainesville, Florida. Kevin Williamson wrote the story, originally titled Scary Movie, and based on the plot loosely on the 1990 case of the Gainesville Ripper. Danny Rolling was a serial killer who was born and raised in Shreveport, Louisiana in 1954. His father was a police officer who abused his mother. Rolling spent time in and out of trouble in his youth with several arrests for robberies. He was also caught spying on women as they changed. In 1990, he tried to kill his father, succeeding only in taking the man's eye and ear. Rolling would commit the crime that inspired the Scream movie just a few months after the murder attempt on his father. He headed to Gainesville, Florida, and went on a grisly crime spree. Over 4 days in August 1990, he would stalk, stab, and kill 5 college students, 4 females, 1 male. His pattern was the same: breaking into the apartments while the residents were asleep, stabbing them in their beds. He raped the women before killing them. His male victim, a roommate of one of the girls, was killed in his bed after being awoken by the attack. Rolling mutilated his female victims after raping and killing them, leaving severed heads and corpses staged in lewd sexual positions for authorities to find. Rolling was arrested a month later for a burglary charge in nearby Ocala, and after a time became suspect in the Gainesville murders. DNA evidence eventually matched him to the crimes, and he was formally charged with several counts of murder. Rolling pled guilty to his crimes in 1994, explaining that he wanted to become famous like Ted Bundy. After his confession for the Gainesville murders, Rolling admitted to killing 3 people in Shreveport in a similar way to the Gainesville crimes. Rolling was executed by lethal injection in the Florida State Prison on October 25th, 2006. Kevin Williamson was watching a news story about the Gainesville Ripper, and as he watched, he looked around his home, realizing how easily someone could come in and surprise him. After that experience, he began to write the screenplay. Williamson was inspired by the horrible nature of the crimes. However, he was not trying to tell the story of them. The movie has gone on to inspire several other sequels and plenty of pop culture references, but none of the subsequent films achieved the level of success as the first.
Wait, what? Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Damn. Okay. Well, I didn't know Scream was based off of an actual real.
I didn't
thing.
either until I started digging in.
Yeah, I had no idea. That's news to me. Shit.
Mm-hmm.
So wait, what does that have to do with the Hodag?
That has nothing to do with the Hodag.
Oh, that's just okay.
That's my first story.
Oh.
That. Now, I told you I had 2 stories.
I thought they were both going to be about that Hodag. You know, where the Hodag?
I was saving the best for last.
Okay. I forgot. You're the overachiever.
But it's interesting that he decapitated these women, and then used their heads and put them in lewd sexual acts for the police to find.
It's kind of hot.
You just kind of imagine he's sitting there laughing at himself the whole fucking time. Like, this is going to be some funny shit when they open the door and see this severed woman's head in her crotch. Like, she's going down on herself.
Damn, am I doing it right, Janet?
Right?
Am I doing
Like,
it
this
right?
guy's just fucked up. Sick and twisted.
What was the dude's name that like cut off his mom's head and fucking gave himself a blowjob with it? Or he fucked his mom's head. Yeah, that's what it was. It wasn't.
I'm trying to remember now.
It's Kemper. Yeah, that kind of reminded me like the decapitation and the lewd sexual positions. I was like, yeah, well, I mean, Kemper fucked his mom's head, so
Yeah, you know. It's interesting. There's
fucking
definitely a lot of psychopaths out there.
yeah.
So,
Shit, sorry, I was gonna say I'm sure we know somebody. Like I think it's like 1 in like 8 people are like have sociopathic and murderous tendencies or something like that. Yeah.
Mhm. Oh yeah.
Which is
So if it's neither
creepy.
of us three,
Who's to say that it isn't?
damn.
I didn't say it was or wasn't. I was just
Damn.
putting a scenario out there that if it was not one of us three,
Hey, you want to walk me to my car
and
after
it's
this?
not, and it's not Bob,
That we know of. Where the fuck's he at?
He's committing the murder as we speak.
Yeah, goodbye, Aunt Sheila.
no, she's at work.
That's what you want. That's what you're hoping for. She's decapitated in there. You don't know. She's gone.
That'd probably be better than work.
Yeah, she probably would like that better than work. So, you ready to hear about a hodag?
Where the hodag? I'm gonna never stop using that fucking joke.
You're just gonna start calling people hodags. You fucking hodag.
It
Damn
sounds like-
right.
It sounds like those. They have like the medieval insults where they call people fucking croissant rolls and shit. That's kind of what that reminds me of. It's like you're a fucking hodag,
No, you're a hodag.
belligerent.
Your mom's a hodag.
I hodagged your mama last night. Art thou not impressed?
I gave that hoe the dag.
And she hodagnamit loved it. I don't know. Just fucking.
Oh, fuck me. Alright, so. The hodag is a fearsome creature that mostly haunts the town of Rhinelander in Wisconsin. While many locals have known about the creature for centuries, some say that the ancient pictographs even resemble this creature. It became famous after it was featured in numerous Paul Bunyan stories. Today, you can even read about the vicious monster in J.K. Rowling's Fantastic Beasts and where to find them. According to the legends, the creature was originally an ox that aided the local lumberjacks by dragging large logs that they cut out of the forest. When the ox died after many years of hard work, it reincarnated as the vicious hodag. They say the transformation was a result of the ox's burning anger at being worked like a slave in life. After it was transformed into a monster, it began disrupting the work of the local lumberjacks by killing their dogs and oxen. Sometimes it even killed the lumberjacks. More oxen were eventually transformed, and now the forests of Rhinelander are crawling with the restless spirits of angry work animals. The description of the hodag is terrifying. The head of a frog, the face of an elephant, the back of a dinosaur, huge claws, and a long tail tipped with spears. It has terrifyingly green eyes and large horns. Most accounts say that its thick and muscular body is 7 feet long, 30 inches tall, and weighs in about 200 pounds. It is said any creature who gets too close to the monster, such as mud turtles, water snakes, oxen, and humans, becomes a quick meal. However, white bulldogs have always been its preferred dinner of choice. Some say that the creature can breathe fire and that you'll know it's coming by its pungent smell, described as a mixture of buzzards and skunks. In 1893, a Rhinelander newspaper published a sensational story claiming that the hodag had been spotted nearby. In response, a local land surveyor named Eugene Shepard gathered a group of men to hunt the dangerous creature. They took along hunting dogs, rifles, and squirt guns filled with poisoned water. According to their story, they found the monster after much effort and had to resort to dynamite to kill it. They later provided photographs of the creature's charred remains. The photographs aren't clear, but they weren't enough to start a cryptid hunting mania. They were enough to start a cryptid hunting mania in the area. Many locals began taking to the woods, hoping to catch a glimpse of the mysterious creature. However, it wasn't until 1896 that the monster once again made an appearance, thanks to Eugene Shepard. 3 years later, Shepard claimed to have captured another hodag. This time, the creature was taken alive. Shepard's story was incredible. He claimed that with the help of several bear wrestlers, he had knocked the creature unconscious using a rag soaked in chloroform at the end of a long stick. They had extended the stick into the creature's cave and then dragged it out when it was overcome by the fumes. Shepard displayed the monster at the first Oneida County Fair, where thousands of people came to view the marvel in a dark tent. However, when scientists from Washington, D.C. wanted to come and inspect the specimen, Shepard admitted that it was a hoax. He admitted that he had made a sculpture from wood and used wires to make it move. He purposely kept the viewing area dark to make it difficult for viewers to realize that what they were looking at was fake. For years after Shepard's famous discoveries, other locals have claimed to spot the hodag. The most common stories come from fishermen who claim that the monster sneaks up on their boats and steals away their best catches. The town has become famous for its monster sightings, and cryptid hunters travel to Rhinelander from all over hoping to catch a glimpse of the mysterious creature. The hodag became so popular that in 2016, locals began a campaign to get the creature elected as president. The cryptid never made an in-person appearance during the unsuccessful campaign, but its campaign managers publicized the run with promises to build a better downtown area in Rhinelander and to make vacations great again.
Oh my god.
What
Oh
do you
boy.
think?
God bless that hoe. That's all. What's up with all these rapey fucking things that these people do to these creatures? We fucking grab some chloroform. Just suck it all in. Just breathe that in. Just breathe that in.
Yeah.
Well, what is up with? That's so fucking weird.
It is. It's a definitely an interesting one, huh?
Yeah, I mean that dude was acting like that straight up was his hoe.
Damn.
I mean, so like he admitted in the end that that was all fake, but I mean,
These hoes ain't loyal.
to say that like he really did do that, how much chloroform do you think you would need?
Right? Like that's something I wish that they covered. Like, did they use the whole bottle? Like, how big was this rag?
It was a fucking beach towel.
Did he like practice it on his friends first? Be like,
Do you think this is
Yeah.
enough?
you're about 200 pounds. Let me see. Is this enough chloroform to knock you out?
Well, fuck you.
Nope. Stronger dose. He's still fighting back.
just rocking this big fucker, just going, just a little bit more. Kunk, kunk. So you got you guys like to put their heads up. What the what? What was that face?
I just thought I saw something.
What did you think you saw?
Hodag.
Or did you see a Popelicker?
That could have been.
Get your ass back under that
He
table.
saw the scariest cryptid of them all.
I'm
a misclick.
gonna have to start carrying chloroform to protect myself from a Hodag.
Yeah, sure. You want to protect yourself, do you?
Hey, apparently that's what it takes to knock one down.
Bacon, who would you be more terrified of? The fucking Popelicker or that Hodag?
I'm not scared of religion. And I'm not scared of giant lizard things with... Did you say an elephant face
Yes.
also?
Yes.
And I noticed that you
The
said
head?
green eyes, and then none of the pictures had green eyes.
Hey, you know what? That's what my research said.
I'm not scared of
Excuses.
inconsistencies either.
Hey, that's why I didn't bring pictures. I don't want to bring failure. I don't want to show you guys something. I'm just saying. I mean, that's my reason. That's all I gotta do. And just
You
imagine.
slacked off, and you're just trying to brush it off. You fucking
No. I mean, I'll let you use your imagination for that
goddamn
Popelicker. For that Popelicker.
Fucking Popelicker.
It's the first thing that pops into your head when you hear Popelicker.
Hodag.
No, I think of chloroform now. That's what I think of. I don't,
It's a chloroform monster.
well, Valentine's Day is coming up, so I mean, you could be all
We
like,
don't
"Will you be
celebrate
my Hodag?"
I actually got an encrypted crate for December. Hodag was their cryptid of the month. And I actually have a shirt that says Ho Ho Hodag. And it's got a
fucking
Hodag
awesome.
wearing a Santa hat.
The fuck didn't you wear it?
I almost did, but I was like, well, it's Christmas and themed shirt. This isn't Christmas. I did wear a different cryptid shirt, though.
Mothman.
Well, it's got more than Mothman on it.
There's
There's a shadow person. There's Bigfoot.
Why does Bigfoot look like a fat fucking ape? Like, I'm not trying to fat shame him, but
there's scenery behind him, and it kind of like blends together.
oh, motherfucker, it looked like he been stopping working out. He hasn't been throwing the barrels at Mario in a while.
He gave up. I mean, the princess is just a Hodag.
She's just a Hodag. These Hodags ain't loyal.
Nope.
I'm gonna post that all over the internet now. Oh my god. I'm not gonna post Pope liquor on my stuff.
Just Hodag.
I might be insinuating the wrong vibe on my shit.
So Efex,
Yeah.
if I could just play devil's advocate for a moment. How is that spelled?
Pope liquor?
Just how you would think it's spelled.
Popelicker.
Wow, they spared no expense.
Nope. There's no like asterisks or fucking like dashes
I'm
or
thinking like some sort of accent on the A or
Nope.
something.
No.
Not a damn thing.
I googled images while he was telling the story because I want to know what a Pope liquor looked like. And
that's really easy.
I was not disappointed, I gotta tell you.
I bet you found some interesting other photos, didn't you?
No, honestly, they were all like goatman type goat liquor pictures. I mean,
Sheep
Well,
fucker.
when a goat and a farmer love each other very much.
the goat licks the farmer's.
I mean,
dog.
that was the farmer just like, hey, a hole's a hole, like, like fuck.
Question is, was he even drunk,
And
or was he just completely sober?
was that sheep goat lady just like straight up 10?
She's like, "Come on, you old hodag, you."
So many things that run through my head now, and it terrifies me even more. The darkness has overtook me again, and these creepy, scary thoughts are gonna give me nightmares for the rest of my days.
Would you say you're gonna have fearful thoughts?
Damn.
Oh yeah.
Damn, that placement was perfect.
That was very
That
good
was
placement.
sexy. Yeah,
It's
damn
like
right.
he's trying to get an advertisement there.
I don't.
Shameless plug.
I don't have a product for you except for this hodag.
Well, you got a shot glass.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
$59.99.
59 doll hairs.
$59.99 money.
$59.99.
Money.
Cash
I need
money.
50 money.
You need 50 money.
Or the first
gonna
one
give
to
you-
bring us a real life cryptid, you can have a shot glass for free.
A real life cryptid of your choice. I mean, we won't even be picky, but he's got to be alive.
Yeah, why don't you catch that little bastard off the Lucky Charms commercial?
I'm
I
not
mean-
for sale.
You can bring us a leprechaun, a puka,
Like, this Halloween.
Mothman.
No, hold up. Bacon, this Halloween, my dude, you gotta dress up as Lucky the Leprechaun.
Bro, I have a whole character dedicated to Halloween. How are you gonna take that from me?
I think it'd be fucking awesome, though.
Be-
And then we got a real cryptid in here.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm looking forward for us getting a hodag.
Hey, Bacon, you wanna be my hodag? No. I love you. I love you. It's okay. We can switch out, and I'll be your hodag. I'm you know what? It's okay. It's okay.
Damn
It's
it.
okay.
Wow.
That's what happens. Just tired today.
Yeah.
Haven't slept yet.
I was almost
You're
wondering.
looking at me like, oh, you fucking retard.
I was almost wondering if you were like always this dumb or if you were sleep deprived. And I'm glad that we solved. the
Yep,
question.
36 hours.
We solved the mystery of the hodag.
Yeah.
Yep.
We're gonna do total Scooby-Doo ending.
Like, no. Oh, man.
The hodag was Mr. Jenkins the whole time.
Fuck. Get out of here, Poplicker.
He was just trying to save his farm and his goat.
He dressed up as a giant goat monster, hanging out underneath a railway to save his farm
Yes, from the hodag.
from the hodag. Yeah, because the hodag is the real monster.
And I would have gotten away with it, too, if it weren't for you pesky little podcasters.
I could have licked
Just
all
fucking-
those popes.
Just...
God damn. Oh.
We got this. I'm positive.
Jesus Christ.
Hey, this is your fault for giving me a mic.
Yeah, I'm starting to regret that decision.
To be fair, it was a unanimous, like,
Whoa, this podcast is off the rails.
God damn it. I love you, Bacon.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, man. Well, that's all I got.
That's all you got? You got nothing else?
I got nothing else unless you want me to read the part where he fucks the goat. Do
Yeah.
you want me to read that
Let's
again?
get a replay of the goat fucking.
The replay
thing.
of the goat fucking. I can
Jesus Christ.
totally
No,
do
we
that.
do not.
No, I'll
No.
find it. No, it's totally fine. You wants the sensual? Oh,
Yeah, let's hear it.
Well. That's fine, I won't. You don't want to hear a dude fucking a goat. That's fine with me. Sheep, goat, whatever.
Can I get that on Blu-ray?
Yeah. Come and do a pope near you.
You find it in the Catholic Church next to the pews.
The little boy pubes that are next to the fucking confession stand. What? No, did I say something wrong? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Such an old
Concession
joke.
Stand.
Fucking-
Jesus Christ. It's
I
not
said
concession.
confession. I'm fat, I'm hungry, and I'm sleep deprived. Okay? And all I want
Is a hodag.
is a
Some
hodag,
chloroform.
some chloroform, and a Pope liquor to just start doing weird
Oh,
shit. I want to
fuck's
see it.
sakes.
I want to see all of it.
Dear God, nobody's ever gonna listen to this.
A hodag,
It's okay.
Lots.
some chloroform, and a Pope liquor walk into a bar.
Yep. And then I want to play some weird ass
And
music.
nobody walks out because the hodag chloroformed everybody.
It's your turn now, fuckers.
While the Pope Linker had his way.
Do you think that like he would have been accepted into society? It's like a half human, half
You know, I mean, this day and age, he could have picked what he wanted to identify as.
dude. Could have been the dopest TikTok star ever. Like,
Oh, yeah.
And this time on Bridge Vlogs.
It'll just be him and his hodag hanging out.
what you call my girlfriend?
Oh, fuck.
Me, goddamn.
Her name's Stephanie.
Damn, Stephanie.
Stephanie's a hobag.
She
Hodag.
Hodag. She got a hodag with a hobag. Damn right. She
Hobag of ho-hos.
hold up, I got one. She Bilbo Hodagins. she
Oh, fuck.
oh god.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah,
Jesus Christ.
that's all I got.
Yeah, I can definitely tell the tank's on empty.
Fuck yes. The train derailed, hit a hodag, and fucked a Pope liquor. It's all coming out.
Jesus Christ.
And that's what the Pope said. I gotta sit up.
Because the chloroform's starting to take effect.
Damn right. It must have been in that story. You must have used your hypno powers.
The hodag does not have hypnotic powers.
Yeah, but that Pope liquor does.
It does a lot of things.
You Pope liquor.
Oh, shit. Well, on that note.
Oh yeah. That's right. It's the end.
End.
It's the end.
We're doing a podcast?
The end.
What?
The end.
The end.
The end.
The end.
Good night, everybody.
Bye.
Don't let the hodag bite.
Or the Pope liquor get you. Don't fuck sheep.
Definitely don't fuck sheep.
Or goats. Unless you're into that kind of thing. Call me.